Hi, welcome to the video about Digication, which is something else that we're going to be using in the class in addition to Schoology. The first thing that I want to point out about Digication is that there's two separate parts to it, which can be a little bit confusing. There's what's called an e-portfolio, and that's what I'm going to ask you to work on today. The e-portfolio is an online place where you can store and showcase your writing and also tell a little bit about yourself. It's kind of like a profile that you would have on a social networking site, except for you can attach some extra stuff to it, so your writing or files or other things that you can do. It's a little bit like a personal web page or something. Now you can choose to make that public so that everybody can see it, or you can choose to make it private so that only, like for your example, your classmates or I can see it, or however you want to do it. Today I'm going to ask you to actually set up that e-portfolio part of it. So I'm going to ask you to go in there. I'm going to ask you to put up a profile picture and add a little bit of information about yourself in there. And if you want, you can upload some writing you already have done that you are proud of and you want to show off. Now, the e-portfolio is something that ASU is thinking about using across all classes. They already use it if you're a business major, apparently, but they're also thinking about using it in other classes so that you can kind of build up this portfolio of writing that you've done through college, so that when you go out into the job market, that you can kind of show off the types of writing that you can do and how well you can do them. If you want to set it up that way, it's great. You have a lifetime account. It can be really helpful. The other part of the Digication is our private class site. Now, this is not public. You can't set that up so other people can see it. This is where we'll be putting our major assignments this semester. The things like your first drafts, revised drafts, and final drafts of writing projects 1, 2, and 3. You're going to put those into Digication as well. We're not doing that until the end of next week, but in the meantime, you can check that stuff out. You can look ahead a little bit about what that's going to look like, and as it gets closer, we'll talk about it a little bit more. Now, I want to say that Digication is a pilot this semester, meaning that we're testing it out. This isn't something that's being used across all classes at ASU or even in the English department yet. It's just something that we're thinking about using. So you guys get to test it out, which is good. You get to decide what's working and what's not, and at the end of the semester we'll probably ask you to do a little bit of a survey to help us decide, is this something that's worth using, what you like about it and what you don't like about it. There could be, because it's a test pilot, there could be a few little hiccups along the way, things that go wrong or things that we don't know how to fix immediately, but there should be relatively few of them. And I think that we can work through it together and figure them out pretty easily. I worked with this a little bit over the summer, and we were able to work through most of the problems fairly easily. So if something comes up, try to work it out, and if you can't figure it out, just send me an email, and I will get it worked out for you. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask, and don't forget to post a response to this video for the homework for today.